questions.
Sure.
So, as I was saying about the questions, I mean, how was it out there, going out to the Congo and just going through all of it?
Well, it started out as just business. My aunt extended to me as an offer, you know. A little more work, bring in the money. That's what I needed. At the time, I didn't see a problem with it. It was simple. Go in, get the guy, get out. But the more I learned about Kurtz, the more I got pulled in, I guess.
Pulled in I mean, I know that he was a very esteemed man within the company while he was there, but I never really found out why he left.
Well, he was drawn to leave. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe the company knew about his corruption. Maybe.
Corruption. I mean, I know when he left, he ended up in the Congo with the natives, but I didn't understand how that led to any kind of corruption. I mean, it's just a new scenario, a different place, and I mean, people can adjust, but I didn't see how that led to corruption.
Well, I mean, initially he was just there on business. He got more ivory than everybody. He was highly valued for that, but eventually the Congo started changing. The people started idolizing him like he was some sort of god. The power went to his head. He did not want to leave. Made my job a lot harder.
So your job was just to go in and get him out. That's it.
That was the job, man.
So, I mean, he wasn't willing to compromise, or any sort of diplomacy was just out of the question. He wasn't willing to, you know, compromise really at all.
At first it seemed like he was, but then he slipped away and I had to go find him. I had to tackle him to the ground at one point, actually. He was very adamant about leaving.
I just don't understand. I mean, I guess I would have had to have met the man to understand the corruption. It just seems like, from an outside perspective, that he was kind of just a man who just got a little power hungry and that he could be easily stabilized. I mean, if you had managed to take him back without him dying, do you think that he could have made a recovery?
Oh, no. I mean, I made it back from the Congo, and after what I experienced, stuff stays with you, you know?
But it's not like a lesson that could be drawn from, you know, more as like a holdback so he doesn't go back to that, in a sense? There was just no way.
No, man. He's beyond moral reasoning now. Or he would have been. He's dead now.
So how did you make it back without being depraved, so to say?
Well, every man has his own scars. His was depravity. Me, depravity affected me. When I came back, I came back with my life. It was not a seamless transition. That's why I tell my story to everybody I meet. You know?
I mean, have you ever had an adventure that was quite like that one? Or
No, never.
never?
Never.
Is that kind of why you're always out here now? Just kind of...
Yeah, I'm lost in thought, you know.
Actually, probably need to get home to the wife and the kids, so can I ask you more questions maybe some other time, if you're free?
Certainly. I'll be here, man.
All right. Well, it was good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, too.
Hey, you're Kurtz's Harlequin, right?
I was once Kurtz's Harlequin.
What? Yeah, I used to know Kurtz. He used to be a buddy
From Russia. I was a trader, a Russian trader, for
Really?
Kurtz.
Really?
Yeah, I worked with Kurtz a lot. I traded Russian things. I'm from Russia.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a little bit about you. He used to be a really good friend of mine.
Great person. I can see why you'd be friends with him.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was friends with him, but I started hearing rumors about him, and his letters...
Like what? He's great. There could be no rumors about him. I mean, just everything he did expanded my mind. Just expanded it all around and opened my mind to new ideas. I mean, being from Russia, he just all over the place with greatness.
Well, I mean, his letters to me were getting kind of sporadic, so to say, and kind of near the end, we just stopped contact.
So? How sporadic?
I mean, he just seemed he seemed different.
Well, see, the thing is, he did get sick. He got very, very sick, and unfortunately, he passed away on a boat ride back up to England, and Marlowe was the one that came and retrieved him, tried to take him back to England. God knows why. He was better off here. He was helping everybody. The natives idolized him.
I mean, I heard some pretty bad things about that, though. I heard that, you know, kind of after a while, his influence on the natives sort of got to him, and he kind of became power hungry.
I don't know. Everything that he did, though, he made the right choices all the time, and he had so many tough choices. I mean, those natives, they idolized him. Everything that he did for a good reason.
I mean, didn't he not try to destroy the ship that Marlowe was on to get him back to civilization, so to say?
But Marlowe needed to stay where he was. Marlowe had no business coming over here to our area of the Congo and just ruining everything, all of it.
I mean, I felt like he did have good reason, because Kurtz, did he not leave the company for his own gains?
Oh, it was for the gains of the company, too.
How so? I'm pretty sure he specifically implied, if not directly said, that he was just leaving the company.
Oh, everything he did was to help everybody. Everybody. I mean, the way he tried to help everybody just expanded my mind. Just expanded it.
Just expanded it?
Expanded it.
Huh. I mean, I sort of found near the end, when we were talking, that I wouldn't say he would have expanded my mind. He seems just talking about all the influence he had and all the stuff he'd been doing, like with the natives and how... And I'd try to give him opinions to help, and he just wouldn't listen to it, you know?
I mean, I think that most of his opinions, though, were spot on.
Well, but he was so unwilling to listen to others.
I mean, I just take after him in so many ways. Everything that I do, I try to be like Kurtz was. He was a great man. Sometimes I come here trying to find Marlowe and just try to talk to him about his last moments, Kurtz's last moments.
Well, gotta get home to the wife, kids, and nephew. I'll see you around. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, too. Did I mention that I'm a Russian trader?
Yes,
From
Russian.
Russia.
Right, from Russia. You're whatever. Kurtz! Buddy! Kurtz, no. You're dead.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I thought you died in the Congo.
I'll always be protecting my territory.
So you're a ghost.
Whatever you want me to be.
Well, I'd probably consider you a ghost. Actually, since I've gotten the chance to see you, you stopped answering my letters. You know that, right?
I'm only a protector of my people now. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah,
All I do is all I want to do.
Really? So, I heard that you kind of tried to, kill a certain Marlowe. He's a buddy of mine. You tried to attack Marlowe to protect your territory.
He threatened us.
How did he threaten you? He was just trying to take you back to civilization.
That's not, no, that's not what I want.
Well, what do you want?
I want to be with my people in my land. To be the leader.
The leader. So you wouldn't have been willing to, say, join with Marlowe and the company again?
Marlowe is not one of us. He's part of the company.
Would you not been willing to compromise or anything? Nothing, because a lot of people are angry about what happened. I mean, I lost a friend over this. Does that mean nothing to you?
A friend? Who is this friend?
Well, I thought it was you until you stopped answering my letters and started acting, I don't know what.
No, I've been enlightened.
Enlightened?
Enlightened, yes. I found a new light in this world.
Huh. So you're just willing to forget everything?
I'm not run by what you and other people of the company are. That's no longer who I am.
That's absurd,
It's not
honestly.
absurd.
That's absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.